Responding to our request for evidence, our follower, Sara Garcia from Arkansas, USA, got in touch with us about some chilling paranormal activity she is currently experiencing. In this first video, Sara was sitting in her recliner and she kept hearing something behind her, bumping and scratching the back of her recliner.
I gotta watch my back.
She unwittingly caught a Class A EVP that says, "I gotta watch my back."
I gotta watch my back.
Sara explains that her dad died in the house she lives in whilst he was sitting in his recliner talking to her mum. Also, Sara says that her now deceased ex-husband was a violent alcoholic and she thinks the negative activity in the house could be a continuation of his attempt to mentally torture her. In this next video, it was 3 AM and Sara felt like she was being watched, so she hit record on her phone.
No.
Again, she catches another Class A EVP that says, "Keep pushing it, bitch."
No.
Sara's activity began on New Year's 2023 into 2024. Sara was home alone talking to a friend on the phone about ghosts, and she says she got the really dumb idea to see if anything responded to her in her own house. Nothing happened that night, but the next evening, while she was watching TV, she heard a distinct "yoo-hoo" come from her front room, which really scared her. In this next creepy video, Sara was lying in her bed and the hall light was on. She was hearing noises right outside her bedroom door. She sees a dark shadow person peeking around the edge of her bedroom door.
Since then, Sara would hear footsteps, whistling and growling, so she decided to hit the record on her phone to try and catch evidence. She had no idea that she would also catch EVPs. She thought you needed special equipment for that. This next video, Sara was hearing someone whistling in the kitchen, so she got up and was seriously cussing at whoever in there, telling it to F off.
You.
That's when it laughed at her and said, "You bad."
You.
Just the other night, Sara was asleep and it threw a shoe at her from her closet. Sara started something that she really regrets and now it won't go away. Finally, in this last video, Sara had done a spiritual cleanse of the house and she was checking to see if it would still have any lingering activity. Sara says she can hear someone say "I love you, Doobie," which was her nickname from birth, but then she hears a growl.
We think Sara's activity is legitimate, as we too have experienced almost identical types of activity ourselves. The footage isn't great, but this is because Sara saved low quality versions of them to her Facebook account, but after that, the phone she recorded them on refuses to charge, so she can't get the original videos off her phone anymore. She has tried. Sara ends her conversation with us saying she's not looking for validation, she freaking knows they're 100% real. Things are still happening, so she'll see what she can catch next. Sara promises to send us any future evidence, and if or when she does, we'll be sure to bring it to our followers so you can see it for yourself firsthand.
Many thanks go out to Sara for sharing her evidence, and we hope you manage to get your paranormal activity under control. Finally, if any of our followers have any evidence that they would like to share, please get in touch with us by sending an email to smugpuppy@gmail.com.
We can keep your identity completely anonymous if that's what you prefer, but we would really like to see and share some other people's paranormal evidence.